everyone! Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Daima episode reaction. Watch episode 5. Before we begin, the description below. Check out my Patreon, Discord, Instagram, and all that good stuff.
What's on Patreon?
On Patreon, for £1, you get early access reactions to Pokemon episodes, as well as shoutouts in the description of every video. Also get things like early access to other shows as well, like this one, and full-length reactions to all the shows. So check it out. What happened last time on Dragon Ball Daima?
Well, they lost their ship, so they decided to get a catapult instead.
Yeah, they got catapulted a little bit away.
And then they were like, hang on a minute, we could just go and get the Dragon Balls instead. And that's all the way back the other way. And they're like, sounds legit. And that's what they're doing.
Yeah, so they can get the Dragon Balls to, I guess, wish Dende to be freed, and then they can just leave.
Yeah, and then use their own Dragon Balls.
To become adults again.
And that's it.
Yeah. They also bought some bugs. And there was like a power-up bug, a fusion bug.
Yeah.
All kinds of bugs that literally do all the powers that we can do normally. Like
Yeah.
Sensu Bean bug.
Yeah.
Like all that kind of stuff. So, yes, there was that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we met a new character, a little girl.
Oh,
demon.
yeah, because they were like taxing everyone more than they could, and she was like, no! But then they were like,
Goku saved her.
Yeah.
Alright, so what happens next?
Let's do it.
Let's begin!
The Dragon Balls. When these
You've
7
seen
magic
this
words
3
are
times
gathered,
now.
The password spoken aloud,
These are Dragon
each
Balls.
dragon
You
shall
should know what they do by now.
grant
If you've
the
watched all of the
summoners
entire series. This is
This man
Goku.
Goku,
Literally the whole
despite
world
his
who doesn't even watch Dragon Ball. They know who this guy is. Even your girlfriend knows who this is.
Home in the mountains.
I'm a girl! What's one of those? We've been through this, Goku, 20 times already.
You're a little kid, aren't you? So how are you that strong?
What? That's the whole point of training, isn't it?
He doesn't deny that he's a little kid. Not actually.
Well, it's when you train, you know?
Yours are so round. What race are you?
That's not a nice thing to say to someone you just met.
Which of the Daima was Brazilians from?
We...
Forget her. Let's go.
I guess we should.
Better follow
Where are
Senki.
you
See ya!
The castle. Sorry.
Kearnan Castle? What the heck for?
No, my castle.
We're in a hurry.
That's what I call my house.
I own a castle.
I'm gonna follow you guys.
You can follow us if you want. You could die.
Slow down. I'm going with you.
No, you're not.
Somebody sure
No,
is.
you're
You're
not.
not.
Oh, come on. Why can't I come too?
Because we don't know you.
Because you're tiny.
Like I don't know how to get to the castle anyway, right? Sounds like you need some food. I've got a rice ball. Want it?
Yes.
Here.
Whoa, really? Yeah, thanks a lot. May I ask your name, miss?
It's Pansy.
Wow.
Pansy.
Pansy's kind of a weird name.
Are you a pansy?
Rude.
What's yours then?
Goku?
What kind of magic do you do?
Magic?
You're a Majin, right? So you gotta know how to cast at least one magic spell.
Let me...
I can shoot blasts.
I don't have my nose and my tongue.
That's definitely not magic.
This man has fathered 2 children.
Wait,
Fathered.
no, she's not a man anymore. He's a kid. Wow! You can use the force a tiny bit. You can lift little rocks. I'm so proud of you.
Machines are my main thing.
Machine.
Bulma.
Is a Bulma. Demon Bulma.
Demon Bulma.
So you came here for fun? Most people wouldn't hang out in the 3rd demon world unless they had to.
Enough. No more questions. If you want a conversation, go find it elsewhere.
Oh.
Oh!
You got a name or just an attitude?
I have one thing, and that's an attitude.
He's Gordita.
Ignore him. It's Glorio.
Sorry. Or, Willow?
Gordito! He's a fat boy.
What's that thing?
A trail
The heads of
marker.
our enemies.
And the less you can afford to pay, the more they take. Those who already have it the worst end up losing 9 years. As if things didn't suck enough under Deborah. Now we got Goma to deal with. 9 years is a lot when most of us only live to 1,000.
1,000? That still seems like a pretty long time to me.
You think so?
How old are you then?
I'm 82.
Wait a second, you're older than me? What
I'm
the
like
heck?
40.
That thing is gigantic.
Here we are. Kadon
Candyland!
I gotta say, it looks kind of junky for a castle.
Don't be rude. It's nice by third demon world standards.
What should we be expecting when we meet the king?
A thieving, bloodthirsty mafia don? That's basically him.
Look, that makes him sound way worse than he is. He steals from thieves and he barely kills anyone. Unless the
He
guy-
barely kills anyone!
He's a great guy then.
Lend us a plane.
And then Cerberus spoke. Red Oko, Red
Are they reading him
Oko.
bedtime stories?
Did you
Look
find
at
out
that day!
Two, or maybe 100 of those meatballs at the Red Oko.
Yes, King Goma.
Those flat reeds will stunt his development. Put some feeling into it. Take a
Of course. Please forgive me, sire.
This Namekian is vital. Before long, he'll be making our new Dragon Balls. He's the
Oh, so they
future
want him to be,
seer.
like, groomed.
So care for him the best you can.
He should still have his mind,
Yeah, I was
though.
gonna say, she still has memory.
Red Ogre! Red Ogre!
Hey guys, can we just come in?
Hey kid, this is where you get off.
I'm going with you.
Fine, suit yourself, but they're not gonna let you in.
Hey, hold up! What kind of business you got here, pretty boy?
It's Glorio. I was here yesterday.
Flirt with them if you think
King
she's pretty.
Kadon is expecting me.
Oh yeah, I remember you. Who are these rugrats you got with you?
My children.
What did you just call me?
Oh, your highness! Princess, you're back!
Oh,
Is her castle?
I guess that's why she was offended that they made fun of her
You
castle.
know people call us the Mafia Castle because they think we're all goons like you two.
You're really the princess of this castle?
What of it?
That would have been useful to know. Why didn't you tell us?
You didn't ask her any questions back.
Honestly, you just don't seem all that princessy.
Put a sock in it, Goku. Hurry up.
I don't have any socks.
Is this what all demon
That's the sort of thing he would have said.
Good daddy's strong. He's playing golf with people's heads. Or I mean,
That's an
That
interesting way
Glorio's
of...
here,
It's
boss.
demon golf.
It's about time.
Oh, why is everybody so fat and blubby?
but we are. I am really thick. Look at these thick man
Well.
boobs.
You promised me you'd bring back someone powerful enough to defeat Majin Buu, didn't you?
That'll be these two in front of me.
Right here.
Come
Well,
to me,
one
my
of them.
children!
I saw this boy take out the whole gendarmerie alone. He's no joke, Dad.
Is that right?
Yeah, he saved my hide for real.
For real, for real.
Then we shall marry you
I owe
two.
you my gratitude, young man.
You shall marry my
Since you did
daughter.
pansy
I have a
ear
wife
son.
already.
No.
This Glorio fella came to me saying he'd be able to find me a warrior strong enough to deal with Goma in the outside world.
No way! You two are from the outside world? I knew something was off with you!
You were the one who sent Glorio, and you're trying to defeat Goma?
Yeah, we can't let him keep getting his way. Little Menace has no business being supreme.
You're making your hair
demon.
grow.
We got no choice but to toss him off his throne. We need a new king for the peace of the realm. You pull this off, and I'll give you my daughter's hand in marriage.
See, I told you. I told you.
My hand is not yours to get! You take that back right now!
I don't mean to day, dear. He can wait until you're all grown up.
Actually, I've got a wife and 2 kids at home.
Telling me you were an adult all along? Saiyans look like kids forever?
We're both full grown. Goma came to our universe and turned us and our friends young again.
Oh, so it's like that.
He also
Actually, I have a wife and 2 kids. At least you remembered he has 2 kids.
You know, he's not one to cheat, is he?
With the Demon Realm Dragon Balls.
Did you plan to go toe-to-toe with the Tamagami?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Holy cannoli!
Who's got to offer?
It'll be easy if I only have to get 3 of them.
Are you kidding me?
It would be
Nobody
easy.
in history has ever gathered all 3 of the Demon Realm Dragon Balls. Even Goma couldn't do it. The Tamagami are far too powerful.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it'll work out.
Problem is, Someone ran off with our plane while we were sleeping. Any chance you've got one you could lend us?
We can do that. But indulge me, Goku. I'm sure you realize I can't just take you at your word that you're that strong. Would you mind giving us a demonstration?
A demonstration.
Demonstration.
You wouldn't know it by looking, but this little guy is the world's mightiest warrior, Goku! And if you can take him down between the lot of you, everyone gets a raise!
Yay! What is a raise? Are we getting paid?
You're getting paid?
Something out of this given your current state?
Lose the hardware!
Nah, they can keep them. Better for training, as long as they don't use guns.
Better for training!
As long as they don't use guns. He fought against guns.
The Red Ribbon Army used guns, and they shot him many
fell off
times.
him, and he's like, ow, that hurt.
He gets
But
shot in the
didn't do
face.
anything.
Phew. Ow!
Kid's a beast!
I mean, you don't have to hurt them this
Like, okay, I get it.
Ah! Oh! His blob stomach was not.
Oh!
Goku, you don't have to murder them! There we go. Oh, Super Saiyan!
Since when has the guy with Super Saiyan created an atomic bomb?
He unleashes that much energy. I think we use it just to burst.
It's funny because really, Super Saiyan is like his base form almost now. Like, although how many has he done by the time this is?
This is after the Boo Saga, so Super Saiyan 3 is as far as he can go.
Sorry to say it, but this is the best plane we have to offer you at the moment.
Thanks. It'll work.
By way of apology, I'll be loading her up with water,
You
booze,
could fix it
food,
up before we leave, though, right?
Thank you very much, Your Majesty. We had some friends back in our world who were planning to join us in the near future. They should be here in a few days.
Sure.
But the problem is, they won't have a pin code to get through Sir Warp. Is there any way you could help them out?
A pin for a bunch of outside welders. Not much I can do about that one. Huh? Hey, Hypus, what's the matter with you?
Ballet practice, boss.
Let me borrow you for a sec.
He's so plump.
Gotta.
I think Toriyama likes really fat characters with big lips, like plumpness.
What? Right now? Why me?
You're perfect.
You know I was planning to go get my hair done after work.
It's urgent. Your hair can wait.
Sure, fine. Where are they in the outside world?
On a planet called Earth.
And how many passengers?
There should be 3 or 4 of them.
That's a mid-sized passenger load, and all we've got left here are small planes.
Understood.
Well, they should all be kids.
True.
Boss, go pay the Nimothy gang a visit and snatch one of them mid-sized planes. Right, boss. Right time, boys. Plans in motion. So you gotta wait for your friends. Might be a while before they get here.
Did I just have a heart attack?
Any problem catching up with us?
I feel like I just glitched. I was watching a different show for a second.
Hey, whoa, what's all that for?
See you soon, Dad.
Yeah, careful out there, dear.
I feel like Meowth would fit in very much with these people.
You realize
Yeah.
Because of the accent.
Glorio was deceiving us.
Oh.
When we got here, Kadan was shocked to see that we'd been turned into children. And what's more, he didn't enlist Glorio to recruit you. Glorio was the one who approached him. He was lying to us from the start.
That's all true now that you mention it. But hey, in the end, does it really matter?
Stop yammering and get on board already.
Guess not, Goku. Nothing matters. When you're as strong as you are.
We're looking at a 4-day flight.
4 days? And I just have to sit around back here?
Do you not know that the third demon world is the biggest in the whole demon realm? What are you crying about, huh?
And now we die immediately.
What's that noise?
They have a lot of load.
Woo! He killed them. He literally
Sent
killed
his
them.
daughter up in
Why? Well, it's pretty old and you might have overloaded it just a little.
Hang on, we're going down!
Well, they didn't get very far. They got as far as where they could still see them. My daughter! No! What have I done? No! Well, there we go. Another episode of Daima.
What do you think?
Me? You're starting with me?
I always just sit here and complain about it. So you can go first.
I mean, it was just another slow episode. I mean, there wasn't really much that happened in this episode. We just kind of got to the next place, got told some information, and now we're going to the next place, but we crashed as soon as we started. So I guess we're on foot again.
Yeah.
So getting the plane was completely pointless.
I've seen people complain that the whole like first bit is just trying to get somewhere, but we can't because we're plane broke. Oh, trying to get somewhere, we can't because our plane was stolen. It's like, okay.
I mean, it was cool to get a tiny glimpse of that Super Saiyan sweetness, but, you know, he's fighting a bunch of lackeys. He's not fighting anybody that's actually strong yet.
No.
I like some of the callbacks to how the fights used to be when he's like like into someone's stomach, you know, things like that is cute. But yeah,
It was nice to see Baby Dende.
Baby
Having a
Dende
little
being
story
read
read to
some
him.
book because it's gonna stunt his growth if she reads it plainly.
Except he should have all his memories.
He
but
should have all his
I
memories.
guess
I
he's a
don't
newborn
know.
baby.
He's a newborn.
Who can say?
It's a newborn lad. The new character is just Bulma, Demon Bulma.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit less angry, but still Demon Bulma. It is weird how a lot of the characters that you think are gonna be cool are just big and bulky and or skinny and thin and weird looking.
It's like, so, you know, Chi-Chi's dad was a big guy.
Yeah.
But he wasn't like blobby and like he was like muscly big,
Yeah.
huge. Whereas everybody is just really
Seems like
squishy.
they're really fat, but also have
Blobby.
muscle a little bit on, so they're round but with muscles.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was that one part where it got really cartoony, and then all of a sudden it went back to normal, and I'm like, I have no idea what happened there. I guess it's just the humor kind of escapes me a little bit on some things. And he said he was gonna get his hair done. I'm getting my hair done later. And he has his little twirl. Or Goku's like, magic, like this? And he puts his tongue on his nose. And you're like, you have a wife and children. Which he did remember that he has.
knows he has them, which is good.
It's a good first step to adulthood.
Acceptance of children. You might not father them properly, but you know you have them.
But yeah, there's not really else much to say about the episode, or not really much. I mean, we didn't really learn anything like huge. We're just kind of like, we got to a place, we got established to go to the next place, and then the next episode will be traveling to the next place at that point.
Yeah.
And Mr. Blobman is gonna go after our friends who are still going to be traveling here, like Vegeta and them, I guess.
I think my main issue, like, when you don't like this show, or you don't think it's the best thing since sliced bread, everyone's like, you hate Toriyama, like, you're just a hater, whatever. But it's like, I'm sorry, from a storytelling perspective, which this is a story, the story sucks. There is no.
It's like,
novel
rest in
story.
peace.
Yeah, I mean, look, he created.
He gave an amazing series.
A great idea. Yeah, like, you know, props to him for creating an anime or manga, whatever.
And everything from Dragon Ball to the end of the Buu saga is some of the most popular anime
it's spread
in
anime
the world.
to the west.
Dragon Ball Z, the Saiyan saga, Frieza, Cell,
Like,
Buu,
I have respect
all of
for
that,
the guy.
amazing. But everything
That doesn't
else
mean that everything he makes
is great.
is amazing.
Yeah, some authors come up with things and I'm like, no, that's dumb. And so far, this isn't the greatest thing, which is kind of sad if it's his last thing that he ever worked on, that it ends up being really kind of not great. And it's like, it's kind of sad that was his last thing he did.
I know he tends to like the weird and wacky, which fair enough.
His editors kept him back on that kind of the weird and wacky, and that's why I guess Z was so grounded. Not always, but for
More
overall.
than this.
Yeah.
It's just the storytelling is very lame and basic. The only bit of slight interest we have is that if the one guy Glorio
Is evil.
is like, you know, two-timing them or whatever with some evil guy.
I mean, they cut. Kai took notice.
Mhm.
Supreme Kai was
Mhm.
like, he told us this, and now this happened. It's like, so it doesn't really match up. And Goku's like, it doesn't matter.
That's the main issue. Goku is not likable.
No. Well,
He's not
Kid
likable.
Goku,
Kid Goku was likable.
likable.
And
When he got older, he was likable.
he was likable.
But Super Goku,
Not likable.
translated into back
He's
to
just
Kid
annoying.
Goku, is like, Goku, you are smarter than this.
He's not correcting people when they think that he's little. He's just like, yeah, I am. He's got the brain of a child. And it's just like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
He didn't, and we've watched Dragon Ball.